wildly uncomfortable. And the reason is, in today's society, we're not supposed to talk about it. We're all supposed to pretend that we're all the same and that nobody cares about this stuff. But we're all on social media, and unfortunately, we all judge books by their cover. So we're going to talk about why appearance matters, some personal experiences that I've had with my appearance affecting how successful I've been, how I've been treated in a room. So for me, thinking back in my life, I think where women first notice that their appearance really matters is in childhood, or when you first become a teenager, you're going through puberty, your body starts changing, your face starts changing, you start getting attention from men. And the ones that are beautiful, the ones that are traditionally attractive, you get more attention. You see how people are definitely treated differently. And that extends for the rest of your life, I would say. So I have definitely noticed, among my peers, among myself, I'm in the cosmetic surgery business now, and your appearance, being traditionally attractive, presenting a professional appearance to people, being put together, is extremely important. Here at Exert Body Sculpt, one of our core values is that we value our appearance. And we had a situation with a staff member a couple of years ago that wasn't wearing her name tag, wasn't tucking in the uniform, wasn't as put together. We require hair and makeup. Like, this isn't Hooters, but we require a certain level to be presentable at our office. And our patients were noticing the difference between this particular staff member and the rest of us that present a very, very put together appearance. And being in this business myself, it's not just the patients noticing it. If I notice it, it's a problem. So we did do some staff training with her, and she was, turned it around kind of in the short term, but it's something that for our business is so, so important. And if everybody on your team isn't on the same page, and that's one of your core values, then it's probably something that you're going to struggle with training that team member for the rest of the time that they work with you. That person did not make it long term. And I think it really came, like, that was one of our issues, that we had to be on top of her regarding her appearance. And now that I'm a mom, I have 3 young children, age 4, 3, and now 11 months. I realize that it's so much more difficult to put your appearance together, to do all of the self-care maintenance things that we're expected to do when you also have 3 small children. You have lack of sleep from taking care of them at night. You have less time because you've got their doctor's appointment, their dentist, they need to go to school. So how do you build in that time for yourself? But I also treat a lot of moms in my practice. I do a ton of Botox, filler, cosmetic surgery on them. And the ones that are the happiest in their lives are definitely the ones who are maintaining their appearance. You cannot just let yourself go, say, I have 3 kids, I don't care what I look like, I'm too busy, I'm just a mom. Like, I see all these memes about, this is how I look at Carline, and I look like trash, and I've gained 50 pounds since I had my child. And I don't believe we have to be that way. Yes, I'm in a lucky position where I go to work all day, so I don't have to sit there with my kids, and I make enough money in this business that I can outsource a lot of things. But even when I wasn't there in my life, I really, really cared what I looked like in the mirror. And a lot of the success that I have had in my personal and professional life has been because of how I present myself. So that doesn't mean you have to get a bunch of plastic surgery head to toe and look like a different person, but it does mean that maybe you're gonna, style your hair that day appropriately, and you're gonna curl your eyelashes and put on a little bit of eyeshadow, because that's what people expect. That's what you're presenting to other people. In today's day and age with social media, we're constantly on camera, we're constantly comparing selfies. So for your own confidence, your own self-esteem, how you walk into a room, how you relate to your spouse, you should care about what you look like as well. And for me, I notice a big change ever since I started Exert Body Sculpt and I got into this business of cosmetic surgery. I'm more aware of it than I ever was beforehand, but I think in my case, it's for the better, because I present myself, today I had a full day of med spa, Botox filler appointments. And what my patients routinely say to me is, how can I look like you? Because you look so natural. I've been coming to you for 5 years and you look younger every time I see you. And I tell them, hey, everything that I recommend to you, I've had it done to myself. So I get high off my own supply here, guys, too. I get the Botox, I get the Sculptra, I get the filler, I stay the hell out of the sun, I do the Retin-A at night. Like, I am doing every treatment that I'm recommending to them. And that makes me more relatable, it's more plausible. Like, people take it really seriously because I am the best example of my work. So I know that I'm in a very specific industry or business, but I think that it applies to anybody that is public facing, because people are gonna make a first impression of you in the first 7 seconds of meeting you. You know, something that, and it happened again to me today, people always tell me I have a beautiful smile and that my smile is just amazing. My teeth are so white, they just love it. And 4 years ago, these are veneers. So I bought these, and it was a very deliberate decision that I put together so that I could become more approachable, more friendly, so I could light up that room when I'm on camera, when I walk into a patient room. And all of this is a highly curated way of getting people to say yes to me. So I'm telling you, if I'm doing it, people are doing it at even higher levels. So the key takeaway is, value your appearance, because you're going to be more successful for it. You're going to be happier. And, my question is, when did you notice that this was such an important thing to your life?